in the day with a was wearing papers and the call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I press you on you when you stoop. With body shots, take your body drop. I ain't got the body. Think it we talk about, we should've called a truce. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the part thing let loose. Chill, man, chill, let's get at it.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Charlotte taking on San Francisco. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set. And on the hill, the lefty, Garrett Crochet.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Byron Buxton, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Base knock right field. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
He takes it on his own. 1 out in the top of the first.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 34, Bryce.
And now here is Harper. Swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-2. That's a ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner holds. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Back here with my pal Singy, pitching in our game today, Tarik Skubal.
Boog, he's a guy that takes great care of himself because he wants to finish every game he starts. I think for any lineup that faces him, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats and run up that pitch count. Anything to help get him out of the game early.
Bottom of the first, and the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. On the ground to third, Castro. And a quick out, number 1.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Cal Raleigh at the plate now. That's ball 1. In the air, right field. Harper has a beat on it. And makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. Just off the inside edge. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires over to Guerrero. Schwarber out of the play. And the inning is over. And we're back. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Crochet back to work. Swinging a ground ball, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023.
One ball,
even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now Jack Peterson. And a first pitch fastball. In the air, left side. Happ moving under it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. James Wood, the next to hit. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
0-1's the count.
It's 0-1.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
They take the force. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Here's the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Inside, just missed. Late swing, fouled off. That one the other way. Guerrero takes it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier. Off the mark there. And it's 1-0. There's a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And that skips in the dirt.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Swing and a miss. And the count is even, 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Out to short. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
On the ground, right side. Oh, he gloves it.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Fernando.
So, man aboard. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. A sliding stop. And that's a great play for the out. Here's Byron Buxton.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Buxton patrolling center field, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. And the lefty kicks, delivers.
2.
1 out, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. This is Willie Castro. Grounded out. his first time up. That's
Ball
off the
next
inside corner, and that's ball one. Just missed. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Squeezes it, and that'll do it.
Oh, you need to start hitting.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Rafael Palmeiro. Swings through that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Brother.
Castro hauls it in, and there's one away.
I'm tired of seeing these fucking pitches, bro.
The left fielder, Ian Happ.
Happ lays off.
Inside.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Wow,
got a
no
ball,
fair
one
right
strike.
there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have
Dude,
to tip your
how
cap
are
on that
these
pitch.
fucking...
To first, and two straight set
God,
down to
I'm
begin
gonna
the
have to
bottom of the
change
third.
late.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Derek Jeter. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll get down for a hit.
You got all these fucking bloopers, bro.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. Breaking ball down and in. He did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early.
On the ground to third.
No
Great stop.
way.
But safe at first despite a terrific stab there. Here comes Schwartz to the plate.
Come on,
Rolled out to
Schwartzy.
second in his first at bat. Swing
No.
and a miss. Looked off balance that
0-1.
time.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That's down and in.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Check
No.
swing. Did he go?
Fuck.
Yes, he did.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground right side. Roberts. Off balance throw in time.
Fuck,
That's the inning.
man.
And we're back. The batter now, Bryce Harper. The bit behind with that swing.
Why
It's
is
strike
that
one.
down the middle,
the
dude?
count.
Like, I literally pitched it to the corner.
Foul
That's
off. He was
crazy,
late.
bro.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Roberts stands in now, looks at that one inside. Up the middle, it kicks off his glove. No play, that's an infield single. Go ahead run on base. And now, Bo Bichette. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Turned on, but that's fouled out the third baseline. 4th inning underway, no score. Ripped to third. Jones over to second, on to Palmeiro, and they escape the inning with the double play.
Thank goodness.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. And that one pulled foul.
Well, these
this
players
nigga
just
did not
lacking
throw
discipline at the plate in
strikes,
this
bro.
ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing
Yeah,
outside
he
of the strike zone. You can't
No.
do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Chases that one out of
Why the
zone.
fuck am I swinging
Now
at
one
that,
away.
dude?
Next to hit, Ryan Dozier. Inside just missed.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
2-1.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And that clips the inside corner.
This bitch is so annoying the way he pitches. No way. No way.
Dozier leads off first with one away. Ground ball could be two. Spin throw, that's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Out to short, Bichette. To first, it short hops him, but a nice pick for out number 3. We go to the top of the 5th, and the batter now, Jock Peterson. Crochet back to work. Peterson just got a piece of it.
You know, this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And here is James Wood. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th.
I don't like James Wood.
And a swing and a miss there.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2-2 the count.
That one lifted to left. Happ moving back for this one. 2 down. Cal Raleigh getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. That clips the corner.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
That pitch just misses the inside corner, and the count 1-2.
Fuck. I'm falling asleep.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
In the air on the infield, Dozier. He's got it, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro.
San Francisco, the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, these guys just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And now Ian Happ grounded out his first time.
Nope.
Just
That's
missed.
inside.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
That one in triple digits.
No.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Just misses with that one.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Fuck, man.
Fastball to letters.
It didn't look
frozen
like it was
for
going to be in
strike
the fucking zone.
Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter. That one is absolutely belted.
Let's go.
And
Let's go.
And they lead it. It's 2-0.
421, 104.
One down. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Ball one, no strikes. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
No.
So the foul ball makes it 1-2.
Trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Hit in the air, left field.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Schwarber, the next to hit, takes outside. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Falling
That's a
behind 2-1.
We got
Fuck
2
this
balls,
nigga.
1 strike.
And the
That's
slider
outside.
just misses.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
On the ground.
Oh, boy.
And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He smashed that ball the other way and kept it fair down the third baseline. Did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel of the ball, even though he was a little late on it.
Zips it to first. And they get the out
It's so
on
close to
Jones.
just eating
They
up
limit
his
the
head.
damage here. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Leading off, Willie Castro.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And that's
1
in the
ball,
dirt.
I don't
2
think he
strikes.
was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swing.
Got him swinging. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Bryce Harper to the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball
shit.
deep
Nope.
left field. Happ on his horse.
Ooh.
Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. 1 out, runner at second. Now, Brian Roberts. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch.
That
With
is
the
pretty
tying run
nasty.
at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And now
Oh, that's
1 and
inside.
2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Happ sizing this one up. Makes the grab. 2 down. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. He's 2 for 2.
Bichette.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. And that's a foul ball.
No way.
Man on second, 2 down.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Went too far that time. It's 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Harper on at second with 2 down. That's inside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
So now 2 on and 2 outs. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out.
Now pitching.
So they turn to their closer, Dennis Eckersley.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity.
Got him on the off-balance throw. And that's terrific work out of the bullpen.
Let's
One
go.
pitch to end the frame.
Nah.
Brian Dozier now at the plate. 1 for 2.
Second baseman, Brian. Dozier.
And takes low for ball 1. And another ball. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1.
Ball 3.
Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Man at first, nobody out. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the
There
count.
was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Runner at first with no outs here. Outside
That's ball
low, 2-1.
I know it keeps fucking missing. Sinker, slider, sinker, slider.
Now pitching, Josh Hader.
Late with the swing there.
Just not able to
2
catch
balls,
up to that
2
velocity.
Got him looking. And that's the first out. So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Swinging a foul straight back. Tatis in his 6th season, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Next offering is in for a
2
strike.
balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled
Oh,
off.
that was a ball.
And they'll do it again. Man at first, 1 away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Rafael Palmeiro digs in now. And that's in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back.
Come on.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses.
Outside, that's a ball.
High leg.
And safe. It's a stolen base.
Come on.
Hit on the ground to
No
short.
way.
Bichette
That was perfect.
sends it across to first. 3rd
Oh.
out.
Come on, game. Like, what more I gotta do? That's a good hit.
And we're back.
Leading
Here's
off,
Jock
the
Peterson.
designated hitter, Jock Peterson.
And that is downstairs. Ball 1. Out in front with the swing, and that
I
is
got a
strike
ball,
1.
1 strike.
Tap foul at the plate. And that one is downstairs. 2-2.
Ooh.